cooking apa?
Hi, this is Cooking Apa. Today I'm going to show you how to deep fry pork belly. Okay, I have 2 pieces of pork belly here. Most important thing, remove the skin. I know everyone likes to eat roast pork. The skin is the crispiest, right? But it is not easy to deep fry your pork skin until it is crispy. Okay, therefore usually when the restaurants sell this particular dish outside, they will always remove the pork skin. Still, you will still find the crispiness over the surface of the meat itself. Okay, so remove the skin. Yeah, I have, as you can see from here, I have actually 2 types of fermented bean curd, one reddish type, one white type. You can use both red fermented bean curd here. I'm just trying to, I don't want my meat later to be too reddish because it may turn darken and burn quite easily. So I actually mix between the red and the white. Okay, so of course we have some other condiment. We need the Shaoxing wine to help to dilute the bean curd, the fermented bean curd. We have some pepper, some light soy sauce, some sugar, and a bit of 5 spice powder, optional. Right? So first of all, we want to dilute our fermented bean curd. Always use rice wine as a medium. Yeah, rice wine will work much better than water when it comes to diluting bean curd. And we're going to give it some white pepper, a bit of light soy sauce, a little bit of 5 spice powder. This is optional. If you don't have it, it's okay, because the flavor by the bean curd itself is already very flavorful. It's very tight. Oops. Going to change another rubber band. A little bit of 5 spice powder here. Okay. Not too much. You don't want it to be too overpowering. And you will definitely need some sugar. Okay, and you want to dilute it, mix everything together. Okay, we'll come back shortly. Okay, you want to mix them until a thick paste like this. The sugar is important because the fermented bean curd is very salty, yeah? So you need the sugar to balance the flavor. Alright, after that, we can actually put it onto our pot. Okay, and then you want to use your hand. Of course, you can put on a rubber glove. Okay, but sorry, my apology. Appa is going to use my bare hand. This is how most Chinese work their dinner out most of the time. They use bare hand, but nicely clean. Okay. Okay. You want your meat to be nicely coated, very evenly. With the marination, let me adjust the angle for you. Okay, so you want to gently massage your meat. This way. Alright. After this, I'm going to cover this with a clean wrapping paper. Then put it in the fridge and let it marinate for a minimum 2 hours. Okay, so you want the flavor of the fermented the marination here to really go inside your meat, and then after that we just fry it. It is that simple, but this dish is very popular in Malaysia. So after marinate our meat for about 2 hours in the fridge, there's one very important step before you want to deep fry, which is you want to coat it with a thin layer of flour. Recommended to use tapioca flour. I don't have tapioca with me today, so I'm using cornstarch. Okay, so we take out our meat and you coat it nicely. Okay, coat your meat nicely and evenly onto the meat. And the next step is very important. Do not fry it immediately. We want to let it rest for a couple of minutes. Just let it rest for at least probably 3 to 5 minutes before we deep fry. That will actually help to create a nice thin layer of flour all over the meat. Okay, so I'm going to make the same for the other one. Alright, after resting for about 3 to 5 minutes, you can see it actually becoming pinkish color. Alright, so in this way, the flour will actually stays better onto the surface. Yeah, if not during this frying, it will actually drop off. So we want to prepare one hot pot of oil here. We want to fry this using medium heat oil. When I say medium heat, I actually mean about 140 degree. How do you know it's 140 degree? You put the chopsticks, put it inside. You can start seeing some bubbles coming out. The bubbles is quite slow, so this should be about 130 to 140 degree. Okay, if you start seeing some smokes coming out from the oil, then it's at least 180 and above. That will be too hot. You need to add more oil to cool it down. Okay, so now we are on the right track and we can actually put in our use medium or medium to high heat to fry this. All right, don't use super high. Whoops, sorry. I accidentally touched the edge of the wok. Okay. Looking at the thickness of my pot, I would say easily about 6 to 8 minutes in total, and I will decide whether I want to double fry this or not. All right. So what do we mean by double fry? In deep frying process technique, if you do double fry, meaning the firstly you're going to deep fry using medium heat oil until it is almost fully cooked, 90% cooked. Then you will take it out. You raise the oil to hot oil. Then you put in your ingredient again, let it fry for probably 10 to 20 seconds. That will really crispify your ingredient. Okay, but I will decide whether I need to double fry this later. Okay, so just let it slowly deep fry. So this is after the first 3 minutes deep frying on one side. I haven't flipped it yet, so now I'm going to flip it. Oops, get a clip to help you here. Wow, nice golden brown color. Woohoo, very nice. If you are using 100% the red fermented beancurd, then your color will go darker. So you want to be careful. It may get burned before it is cooked. So in that case, you may want to lower your heat a little bit. Okay, I'm using currently medium high heat right now for my pot. So let's give it another 3 minutes. Then we come back. Did you notice that my oil is not very much dirty made by the flour? This is mainly because I did the roasting just now, so the flour actually managed to stick better onto the meat itself. Okay, and many people always like to ask Appa, you always fry things. What do you do with the remaining oil, the leftover oil? For me, it depends. In such cases, if the oil after using is still very clean, then I will just filter it once and I will keep it for one more round of frying for other things. Alright, maximum I will use it only recycle once. If the oil after frying is become very dirty, then I will not reuse it. Alright, so it's really up to you. Okay, I just flip it over a while just now after another 3 minutes. The way I look at it is almost there. I just want to let it deep fry another maybe 1 to 2 minutes or so. Then I will remove it from the oil. Okay, so total this is almost about 8 minutes already. You can feel it is very crispy and it's definitely cooked inside. Look at the beautiful golden brown color. Okay, so I prepare besides an oil absorbing paper, and I'm going to take it out, remove it from the oil. You don't want your meat to become too tough. Beautiful, nicely deep fried. As you can see from here, I don't think I need any double fry. I changed my mind. I just raised the heat of my oil, and you can start seeing a little bit of smoke coming out. Now it's already high heat, yeah? I'm going to double fry my meat for probably about few seconds, yeah? Just few seconds. You will get burnt easily, so be careful when you are double frying. Just a few seconds will do. Take it out. Enough, okay? Same thing to this. Take it out. Alright, this will add the crispiness to it. Just in case you want to know how crispy it is. Woohoo! Nice. Can you hear the sound? Can you hear this crispy sound? Wow. Ooh. Without the skin, you still get the crispy texture, alright? And trust me, you don't want to leave the skin on. There's no way you're going to make it crispy like this. Look at this beautiful hakka fried pork belly, deep fried pork belly. There you go. Here's my deep fried pork belly. If you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook page, click like and follow button. Follow Appa on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. And do leave a comment below if you like my video. Alright, thank you very much. Happy dinner with your family. Bye bye.